You all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Hello everyone and welcome. I am Search ADP and this is another episode of the New York Cosmos FIFA 22 Road to Glory. If you want to see what in the world I'm doing, check out the previous episode. I explained it a little bit more in there, but in today's episode we're going to be concluding our first season with the club. We're starting things off by, from the Youth Academy, promoting an absolute stud, Alex Andrade, Brazilian goalkeeper. The only problem is, from the Youth Academy, no matter how good they are, their positioning stat is always about 20 overalls lower than everything else, so I have a sweeper development plan on him to get that positioning up, and I think there's no stat worse than positioning being horrible, so I don't really like to use Youth Academy goalkeepers right away. So I'll probably promote him, send him out on loan, but he's got 91 and 94 potential. He'll be an absolute stud for us in the future, so you don't have to worry about that. Also joining us is Jonas Albrecht. Again, horrible positioning. It's better than Andrade's, but probably loan him out for the same amount of time, or a little bit less. He could be keeper 1 or keeper 2. Thiago Silva is also joining the team. Brazilian left mid. Excellent pace, excellent dribbling. Have plan to work on his passing a little bit. 81 to 91 potential, 65 overall. He's not going to start because we do have two pretty good wingers, but maybe come off the bench or probably go out on loan, come back, be great. Alex Correa is another goalkeeper that horrible positioning stat, will go out on loan, come back. Elias Jansen is joining the team, probably just going to end up being a rotation player. I mean, 71 to 83 potential is nothing too great, 61 overall. There's nothing special about him, but could just be a solid rotation player, because at the end of the day, you still do need those guys. And Simon Kasper is joining the team, German left mid, 85 to 94 potential. Have a development plan on him to work on that passing, and he should be very good from us from that left flank. Joining the team from the free agents list is Ismail Ahmed. I need to sign him for the brand exposure. I mean, 61 overall center back who's 38 years old. He's going to be retiring next year, or if not this year, so don't really ever expect him to see the field. Jonas Albrecht has been sold, well, he's going out on loan for 2 years to join Troyes. Eric Young has been sold to the New England Revolution for $1.2 million. Alex Andrade will be going on a 2-year loan move over in Saudi Arabia to Al Hilal. Should be a good chance for him. He should be the starting goalkeeper as well. And hopefully, I mean, kind of the plan is right now to kind of forget about him, not realize that he's part of our future plans. Then we come back into what would be season 3, and he is one of the best players at the club. Alex Correa is going on a 2-year loan move to Danish side FC Midtjylland. Very good for him. They're one of the best teams in Denmark, so should be around some very good players. Thiago Silva will be heading back to his home country for a 2-year loan move to Santos. I mean, anytime it's one of these loan players from the Youth Academy gets to go back to their home country, it makes me feel good. Jonah Baumann is joining the team from the Youth Academy, 5'9" center midfielder, but he's extremely technical and work on that passing a little bit. He should be a stud for us, 80 to 94 potential. Expect him to see him in the future. But won't be this season because he's already going on a short loan move to Dusseldorf over in Bundesliga 2. Ryan Cook has been sold to Malmo FF for $2.75 million. Never really had a chance to start, so got rid of him. So we do have some tough news as Rainer's release clause has been met by Sheffield United for $2.9 million. But fortunately, the transfer window ended and that deal was not able to go through. Joining the team from the Youth Academy is Julian Roth. Injury prone, very unfortunate, left back from Germany. 61 overall, nothing too special about him, but at least in my Borussia Dortmund 2 Road to Glory, I had a left back very similar, shorter, quicker, very good defender, who I got from very early on and ended up being a total stud for us. Leonardo Ribeiro, I'm going to say it now, he's going to be the next Pele. 6'1" Brazilian striker who can also play center forward, who's extremely technical. Have a development plan on him to be able to score. And if we can convert him into the next Pele, I would be very happy. That's kind of my plan for him, and we'll just have to kind of see how it all works out. Niels Walther is joining the team as well, just a very good all-around center midfielder with very high potential. Ryan McGowan is joining the team from the free agents list. 32-year-old Australian center back for $4.6 thousand wage. We did just steal him from Nantes over in France, so good for us. Julian Roth will be going on a 2-year loan move to UD Ibiza. Should be a good loan spell for him. Leonardo Ribeiro will be going on a 1-year loan move to Toronto FC. I did some thinking about it. He's only a 55 overall. He's not good enough just quite yet, so we'll have to send him out on loan, and then once he comes back, it should be good for us. And finally, we are at some game action, traveling to, well, we're hosting Nashville SC at Giant Stadium. The team we're going with: Missanians in goal, McGowan, Barisic center backs, White, Watson outside back, Collins, Ambrose center mids, Tremblay, Bennett on the wings, and Rayner and Nordahl up top. Here are the highlights.
Collins now. A terrific pass. Could it be? He had to score. Keeper's ball. An incisive pass. Real chance. There is. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it fizzled out. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And the penalty is converted. A goal. Well, it fizzled out. And space to cross it. Alex Mule. And still danger here. And playing it in. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And breaking at pace with menace. And he's in. Surely. And a goal it is. The keeper. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, now in a dangerous position. Another goal!
So a 5-1 victory thanks to... Oh, that's right. Okay, so, yeah, Ribeiro is still at the club. So basically what has happened, and I just realized my mistake, but not really my fault. So, I know there's a somewhat recent career mode glitch where, you know, your game would just crash. But I've actually been having that glitch for a while, except, you know, previously, like, the game would just straight up crash. My game would just freeze. So sometimes, it's happened before in a couple of series, but this is my first time really recalling it in a while. I accepted that loan move for him to go to Toronto. And then my game crashed as I was loading out of the email screen. Like, I check an email, and then as I load out, it crashes. And I totally forgot. He did not go. He has stayed. And he's already scoring, so... As much as I like to hate on FIFA for not, you know, just doing the simple things, you know, loading an email, I do have to give them credit because they may have just saved Ribeiro's career. And now we're traveling to Subaru Park to face off against the Philadelphia Union. Lineup is the same except for the fact that Ribeiro is getting a start. After that 2-goal performance, you have to give him another chance. Here are the highlights.
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. He must finish. There it is. Goalkeeper. Well thumped clear. Room to roam on the wing. Good looking cross. And it's in. Oh. Sullivan. It's with Martinez. Losing possession. And he's through here. And it's there for him. Oh, they've done it!
So a 2-1 victory thanks to 2 goals from Ribeiro. I hate to admit it, but he might actually be the next Pele. We're now hosting Atlanta United at Giant Stadium. Lineup is slightly different. Roth gets a start at the left back position. Casper gets a start at the left mid position. Trying something a little bit different. Obviously, Ribeiro's still up top. And hopefully, the young players can prove their worth. Here are the highlights.
Possession given away, unfortunately. It might be the moment to get them ahead. In it goes! So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this
Stuart,
around.
they've got to score! And a goal to square! This might be ideal for the counter. Excellent vision. And a goal it is! On the cusp of full time, the home side keep plugging away but find themselves on the wrong end of the scoreline. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, it's been close, but I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game. They've just not created enough.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. Well, it's the... And he whips it in. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. And providing width.
Well, time's running out, but these fans are driving their team on here.
And a goal!
So a 3-2 victory thanks to another late goal from Ribeiro, pretty much solidifying himself as a club legend. But guys, that is going to be it for the gameplay for this episode of the regular season. Somehow on the table in our very first year, we've finished in second place, and we've been drawn against our city rivals, NYCFC. First round of the MLS playoffs, we are hosting our local rivals. Lineup, we're going back to the best starting 11. Can't mess around at all for this game. Here are the highlights from our first ever playoff game.
A very good tackle. Dangerous looking attack. And a chance to whip it in here. Will he find the net? Oh. Maxi Morales. Promising looking ball. This could level it. And it's in. To the advanced position. A lovely attempt. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. This to give them the lead again. And the spot kick.
Movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
Well, a corner kick it is. What can they do with this one as they look for inspiration? Well, fantastic reap. It's still alive. And at the second time of asking, it's his job. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. And possibilities here. And there is the goal! 10 minutes to go. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find...
It has to be! We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. We saw the situation developing. And it's a quality pass. Could be troublesome. Oh, a goal! And is...
So unfortunately, we would go on to lose the game 4-3. After finishing second in the regular season, we are already out of the playoffs. Joining the team from the Youth Academy will be Kyle Jackson. Don't really expect much from him. Same goes for Lucas Castro, Miguel Lopez, Yannick Long, Christoph Roth maybe could be decent. Same goes for Alfonso Correa. It just depends on where they end up lining up for the club. As of it won't be much. But yeah, second place, 7 points behind the leader. I mean, we did a pretty good job. We finished on top of both of our fellow New York rivals. But first round of the playoffs got knocked out, so that really doesn't mean a single thing to us. Nordahl was the leading goal scorer for the MLS, got the Golden Boot with 23 goals. And Collins got tied for the most assists with 9. And in the Open Cup, again, knocked out in the round of 16 by the Chicago Fire 6-2. So yeah, looking at the season, Nordahl had the most goals with 23, Collins and Rayner both had 11, and Bennett had 7. Collins led the team in assists with 9, Bennett had 8, and Tremblay had 7. Overall as manager, and as a club, we've played 42 games, won 21, drawn 9, lost 12. We got a nice 5-1 victory, but we also suffered a 6-2 defeat. Still have yet to add anything to the trophy cabinet. And looking at the team heading into next year, the only thing I can think of upgrading is maybe that back line. And I just don't know about, the striker position. Is Ribeiro going to be able to continue the hot form that he was in for pretty much the entirety of this episode? I just don't know. But that'll be something we'll have to kind of figure out in the next episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I mean, first season, I would say it was an overall success. I mean, expansion club coming in, second in the table, got into the playoffs, but did get knocked out right away. So look at it how you want. I'm going to look at it. I consider it a success. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Subscribe if you're new. And it is Sir JTB signing off.